Hello, everyone. Welcome again. It's the hello, everyone. Hello, champions. This is for the Arsenal fans. It's been a crazy week. It's been an interesting week, and we can help to be happy. Welcome on board. If you are just joining, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up. And we are talking about Arsenal. It's been a crazy week, interesting one. Since last week, I think it's about a week now, we won the English Premier League. It has been an interesting one. And what we are waiting for right now is the Champions League final. And I want to see your predictions. Who is most likely to win the Champions League? Is it Arsenal or is it PSG? But definitely this year is Arsenal's year, and we are ready to prove a point that Arsenal is there for a reason. So right now, Arsenal are getting prepared for the Champions League, and welcome to everyone on board. If you are just joining us, don't forget to subscribe, like, share. It goes a long way. Arsenal right now are getting prepared for the Champions League. This week has been a crazy week, very interesting. Winning the English Premier League after 22 years. I remember those years when I was a little bit younger than where I am right now. That was those years that the banter was crazy. My friends, everybody's married now with kids, and imagine 22 years ago, I remember I had friends, some were Manchester United fans, some were Liverpool fans, some were Chelsea fans. And all they did was make fun of Arsenal, that you are never going to win anything. And at times you felt, can we win this thing? But it finally happened, and everyone is super excited. It's one of the most interesting things you ever see. For us now, winning it is it. So, welcome everyone on board. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Subscribe to our channel. All we do is just talk about Arsenal as Arsenal fans. If you're not an Arsenal fan, you're also welcome. We talk about football, talk about the latest, what's happening right now. And the latest news is Arsenal getting prepared after all the enjoyment, after all the fun, after all the excitement, after all the running around, everybody going crazy. It's now time for the Champions League final on Sunday. On Saturday, mind you. I can't wait to see how that goes. But apart from that, uh, we have been having fun. We have been enjoying ourselves, and it's been a crazy one. So right now, I feel this is the year Arsenal are going to win the Champions League, and PSG beware because Arsenal is coming. Truly, last season we were defeated by Chelsea. We were defeated by I said Chelsea. We were defeated by PSG, and we defeated them also in the group stage. But this time around, this is our year. I can't wait to see how that's going to play out. No doubt, definitely, Arsenal is going to win it, and I want you in the comment section to predict who is most likely to win. Who is most likely to win it? Is this PSG's? Yeah, because PSG are defending champions and they want to win it for the second time. Good one for them. But definitely, we are going to win it, no doubt. This is a special one for us now. If I just joined us, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. And if you are just joining, Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. What do you feel about what is going on? What do you feel? Is this Arsenal's year? No doubt. It promises to be an exciting one. And I can't wait to see how that plays out. But definitely we will win something. No doubt we will win something. So in the news, let's talk briefly about what's going on in the news right now. And number one news is Arsenal getting set for PSG at Budapest. They're getting prepared. Enough of all the enjoyment. And funny enough, if you look at what has happened over the course of this past 1 week, we realize that Arsenal has a lot of fans because it was spontaneous. Just imagine all this while Arsenal, all the fans came out when we discovered that, oh, this is our year, we've won the league. And throughout England, Africa, America, it was crazy. Everybody was excited. One of the happiest day for me also, because I was super, super happy. Because 2004, where was I then? I started supporting Arsenal in 1996, 95, 96, 97, thereabout. And I remember, yeah, we won something. But after some time, it became crazy that what's going on. But when I knew that the change was coming, when we got Mikel ARTETA, and he came second for like 2, 3 consecutive times. So what do you expect? So this is the Gunner Army. If you are just joining us, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to give us that thumbs up, comment, like, share. Let's know where you are streaming from or where you are watching us from. Right now, I'm from the city of Winnipeg, Manitoba in Canada. And as an Arsenal fan, you can't miss it. We enjoy watching right now. I'm waiting for that final. We can't wait to see how it's going to happen. And May 31st is good. Not the final is May 30. May 31st is going to be the parade day. And hopefully, we are praying that it's going to be the English Premier League and the Champions League. This is our year, and I can't wait. So the open top bus parade is going to happen, and everybody's getting prepared. I wish I had a magic wand or a magic ball to know that, oh, Arsenal is going to win the Premier League. I would have booked myself to get into UK, but definitely next year I'm going to the UK. At least since I've been an Arsenal fan, I've never been to London, I've never been to the Emirates, and this is an opportunity to be at the Emirates and see what's going to happen. So the parade is going to be, and they're expecting hundreds of thousands of people because the Tuesday the night Arsenal won the Premier League, because that was the day Manchester City dropped points. It was crazy. So definitely they will be prepared for them, because everybody's expecting something special that day. It's going to be a lot of crowd. If you're just joining us, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and share our life. Give us that thumbs up. We are growing, and gradually all we do here is just talk about Arsenal, talk about football, talk about our soccer, as the case may be. Right here, it's called soccer. But we, back home, where I'm from Africa, we call it football. But it's all the same. Soccer, football, we all know what we are talking about. So, just like that, Arteta is chasing a historic double. And if Arsenal should win the Champions League this season, this will be their first time. That would be historic. And it calls for celebration. And that's why that celebration has been stated for March 31st. March 31st, where will you be? Well, obviously, I'll be on my phone checking out and seeing what's going to happen. Whether we win the Champions League or not, we've already won the Premier League, and that means the much to us. And definitely, coming, we'll see more. And after Arsenal winning all this, winning the Premier League and hopefully winning the Champions League, uh, there are a lot of rumors, players being wanted. Definitely, everybody wants to play for the champions. We've had rumors of Julian Alvarez that Arsenal are about buying. We are hearing about Eli Junior Krupi from Bournemouth. There are a lot of players that have been linked to Arsenal, and there are a lot of players who will, at the end of the day, leave because we cannot continue like this. If you are just joining us, thumbs up, give us that thumbs up. If you are just joining us, subscribe to our channel, share this live. Let's talk about football. All we do is talk about soccer, and that's what we are doing. This is something I enjoy doing. I remember those days when I was younger. That's what we do. You spend your most of the day arguing, talking tactics, analyzing any game we have watched, especially when it comes to your club side. Arsenal fans versus Manchester United fans, Arsenal fans versus Chelsea fans. At the point, I didn't even know that they were even Liverpool fans. All I knew then, the most popular one were Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans, and Man United fans. Most of the time, Chelsea fans was when Mourinho came to Chelsea. Where I lived then, when I was younger, it was mostly Arsenal versus Manchester United fans. Those are the two biggest fan base we have in Nigeria. But here, since I moved to Canada about less than 8 years ago, or by June 1, that will be my 8th year in Canada. It's all hockey, basketball, baseball here. All we do is watch on TV and see what's good, what's happening. So, what do I do? All I need to do is follow it all over the internet. Usually, when I came newly, there wasn't much time. We are always busy working, and because the timing is different, the timing is crazy. Most of those matches happen early in the morning. So, but all the same, Lucky Zinc, yeah, everybody is pleased as Arsenal fan. We are pleased that Arsenal has won it, and I'm super excited. So no doubt, we believe that Arsenal are going to do more, and that's why we are all rooting for Arsenal to win the Champions League, and that's going to be special. If you are just joining us, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and check out our videos, post new videos. We're a new channel growing, just a channel for Arsenal fans, talking about Arsenal, the transfers, score lines. The last match of the season definitely will be the Champions League. I hope Arsenal will round it up in a good way, and it can be more interesting. And funny enough, the celebration has been continuing, no doubt. And everybody still, yeah. Lucky Sinks, yeah, says Manchester United fan. I think Arsenal needs to try next season get more. Definitely, Arsenal needs to get more trophies. Uh, because to me, Arsenal has not won the league in a long time. And the best thing to do is fight for anything possible, any trophy available. At least for now, what Arsenal should be fighting for is fighting for the uh, Champions League, the EPL, no doubt, the Carling Cup, the FA Cup, anything possible, anything available for now, Arsenal should be fighting for it. They have all the players and they can get more reinforcement. There are some guys that, to me personally, they need to go, like Gabriel Jesus. Good for him. He's been a good, wonderful player, but I think his time is up. I think I think his time is up. Yeah, Lucky Singh. So Definitely, playing in Europe is, one thing I've discovered in Europe, that this the Premier League teams, they are very, very strong. They are very, very good, and this is an opportunity for them. They can win stuff, and most thing is to have that strength in depth in your team. Have at least two players in each position. If you have at least two players in each position, it really helps. It really helps, because once one person, because the problem Arsenal had last season was that when Bukayo got injured, there wasn't really anybody to replace him. When Gabriel Magalhaes got injured, it was headache. When Saliba got injured, all these players, especially the first teamers, um, so it's more or less like Arsenal should go for those top players, so that even if one person is play, there won't be much difference. Looking at that's what helped Arsenal this season, because the strength in depth was really, really strong. When uh, Bukayo Saka wasn't playing, was injured, or unless he was still, the team was doing good because they brought in Madueke. I remember when for the Liverpool game, when Saliba got injured, they brought a replacement. That was when we first saw was it Mascara? Yeah, I think it was Mascara. And there wasn't much difference there. So that's one thing within a team. If you have that strength with them, nothing like just first team and just look for somebody else. They should be almost the same level, fighting for the how do I say it? Fighting for positions. Julian Timber, Nkape, Calafiori, Kai Havertz, Zubimendi, Eze, Victor Gyökeres. Yeah, that's a good thing. I just hope, because we are hearing that Julian Timber is still injured. He has not been training, but I wish he would play in that final. That would have been perfect. Right back, Julian Timber, the two centre backs, Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. Left side, Calafiori. In the midfield, for me, Zubimendi is tired, and this is Luis Kelly's time. Luis Kelly should be paired with Declan Rice in the midfield, and maybe I'm confused between Eze and Odegaard, because Eze seems his game at times is off and on. I don't know. Martin Odegaard, after his injury and his layoff, gradually, I think he's coming back up. So, and some people are even saying maybe Harvard should be in front. I don't think Harvard can, because the PSG are a very, very good side, and we need to be physical with them. And that's why I prefer Gyökeres up front, because his physicality, his size, can at least cause trouble for the defense. That it has always been hard. Uh, it has always been hard. But definitely, it's going to be a difficult game. So let me know, who do you think is winning the UEFA Champions League? And so one thing I've discovered about football now is that you just need that team, you just need that balancing, so that your team remains strong and focused. If somebody is injured, another person can come in. It's not just anybody can come in. Solid players can come in. If the top striker is injured, another top striker should be able to come in. Not just go look for somebody. And those are one of the things that killed Arsenal last season. They didn't have those solid players. But right now, right back, Mascara can play, Ben White, Julian Timber. Just imagine that three. In centre back, Nkape can play, Saliba can play, Gabriel Magalhaes can play, Mosquera can play in that centre back. And I even hear Norgard can play in centre back. So what do you think? In the left back, Calafiori can play, Hincapié can play, Luis Kelly can play. So those are one of the things that did well for Arsenal this this season. They had enough players. Even in the midfield, they have Odegaard, Eze, Noni Madueke, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Havertz. There were enough options. For Morgan Rogers, I don't know. I know he looks like a good player. For me, where Arsenal needs improvement this season is one, they need somebody else at the right back. Okay, we know that Junior Timber is there, but I think he's injury prone. Just remember his first season, he came in, went on injury for a long-term injury. Now he's injured again, and which might cause us the Champions League. So another good right back. Left back too, another season, because Calafiori to me is the only. Hincapié is like it's like a centre back that have been converted to left back. Calafiori is the only. So we need another left back, one right back, one left back. Enough with the centre back. Left wing, that's another place that we need somebody. Just like we have in the right wing, we have Madueke there. This guy, he uses him, Max Doman, even though he's still young. Bukayo Saka, Max Doman, and Noni Madueke. So the left side, that's the most important place. We need somebody there. And top striker too. We need somebody. We need somebody. So there are a lot of players that Arsenal can definitely buy. Just like that Julian Alvarez, if they can get him, fine. Once Gokres is not performing, he can come in and do something, and we can interchange. And depending on the game, because each game has their peculiarities. A particular game might have something that you need to do. Maybe, okay, you need physicality in this game, then you do this particular player, or you need flair. You can. So it just goes around, and that's one thing we really need to do to get those players that we need, those required players, because that's the most important thing. Now you are defending champions. Going to the new season, we need to reinforce and go again, because this time around everybody will focus on Arsenal. So that's why Arsenal needs to sit down and look on ways on how to improve the team and do away with deadwoods. I like, just like Lucky Singh here, he says Gokores tall. Yeah, I like him. He's tall, he's physically fit, he's strong. I don't want Marcus Rashford. I don't want Marcus Rashford. More or less to me, like Marcus Rashford have been used totally. Manchester United have used him. But I've used him. We need young, at least anybody less than 27, or should I say 25? Yeah. So that left wing, very, very important. Left wing, right wing, right wing. If they can get another one, not bad. But definitely we need a constant, regular left winger, because Martinelli and Rashford, they've been like this throughout the season. Good one, we have two of them. You can always exchange. If Martinelli is performing this time around, maybe the other guy will perform next time around. That it has been going up and down like that. So no doubt, I know they know what is best. They will do the most important thing. Because getting a young player is very good. If you get a young player who is ready to improve. It's a good one because in the long term, it's a good one for the team. Because if you look at the average players in Arsenal, most of them are in their 20s. That's the advantage. So that's why many people are seeing Arsenal like a team that can be available for a very long time. Because now that uh, Pep has gone, that's an opportunity for Arsenal. Because this new season coming in, the way I see this new season coming in, anytime there's a competition like it's a World Cup year, there's no time for training. And once the World Cup ends, preseason can't be that long. Preseason will be only for the fringe player or those who didn't go to the World Cup. So there won't be much time to check out tactics. There won't be much time for training, and before you know it, the season has started. And that's why I said Liverpool, their form, that terrible form, they're going to continue it in the new season. Mark my words. Chelsea, they are going to continue. They have a new coach. Their players are going to the World Cup. So how do you harness things? Had it been there was no World Cup this year, at least the June, the July will have been for enough training. But right now, those that have gone to the World Cup, they will be the World Cup. And after the World Cup ends, they will still have like another 2 weeks to relax. And before you know it, the league has started. Because by July, August, most leagues have started all over again. As Manchester United was crazy young. So signing of players, even signing, most players won't want to sign now because you want your value to increase. So most players will want to wait until after the World Cup because more or less like you are showcasing yourself, except those club sides are ready to pay crazy amounts. That is if they're ready to pay crazy amount. They won't want to do that. They will want to wait. Most players will want to wait that, okay, maybe Aston Villa is interested in me. Let me go to the World Cup, try my best, perform excellently, and maybe the likes of Manchester City, Arsenal, Barcelona, Real Madrid will be interested. So they won't want to settle for less. Whenever there's a World Cup like that, it's always crazy. That's my point. Things doesn't work out the way, and that's why what they need to do. Because for Manchester City, I don't know what they're going to do with a new coach. Not most of their players going to the World Cup. Chelsea. So the forms that you end with this season, most likely you carry it into the new season. That's what's going to happen. Mark my words. Liverpool didn't sack their coach and get another coach. They are continuing with Ancelotti. Good for them. I'm sure maybe before December they will have to sack him because that terrible form will still continue. Manchester United, they were not sure of Carrick, but this is when to really, really test Carrick, whether it's a good coach or not. Because right now, they will have to play in the Champions League. They have to play a lot of tournament, and it's starting from the scratch, and it's going to be a very hard one, no doubt. It's going to be a very hard one. So if you are just joining us, I hope you have subscribed to our channel. Hit that like button, comment. Let's know your opinion. Let us know where you are watching us from. Right now, it's what time is it now? This is 7:21 in the city of Winnipeg in Canada, where everybody loves hockey, where everybody loves ice hockey. Ice hockey, basketball, those are the main sports. Soccer here is not that popular, even though some people do play it, but what shall we say? But for some of us who have, right from the start, we have always loved football. So what can we say? So as Arsenal fans, if you're an Arsenal fan and if you are friends of Arsenal fans, keep congratulating us. I've not seen anybody congratulate me as an Arsenal fan because for 22 years we've done nothing. It's crazy. Manchester United, okay, and Manchester United are a good one for Manchester United. They've qualified for the Champions League, so this is opportunity for them to get the desired player because uh, uh, thank you, Lucky Singh, for congratulating we Arsenal fans. Well, most of us are super excited. After 22 years, the banter was crazy. So for Manchester United, they are getting their own players too. They are making the right investment. Good one for them. But for us now, definitely Saturday is going to be massive. Had it been Arsenal did not win the Premier League, the pressure would have been off the chart. The pressure would have been something else. Had it been we didn't win that Premier League, oh no, I wouldn't have imagined what the pressure, because with me personally, I would have been, my brain would have been busted. But right now, it's more or less like if we win the Champions League, it's a bonus. Of course, we want to win the Champions League, but if we win it, the way we are seeing it now, it's a bonus. But I didn't think we didn't win the the English Premier League, and now go for the Champions League. Oh no, the pressure would have been passive because that would have been the last opportunity to win something. Yeah, thank you, Posh. Big credit to Mikel for delivering the Premier League. Yeah, big credit to him. He remained consistent. Since they started coming second, that's when I was, something is happening here, and eventually happened. Some people are saying, oh, because Manchester City was in front, that's why Arsenal won it. Well, somebody must lose because everybody started with 0 points, and the most consistent team will definitely win it. And obviously, Arsenal was the most consistent team. They got most wins. They conceded less. They lost less. So, what do you expect? Arsenal, because somebody who wins less and who concedes less will definitely win it. That's why the form of others, because obviously, because at a point, and another advantage for Arsenal was, well, it happened last season. For most of the season, Arsenal was on top. I was looking at something on social media. They said Arsenal was on top of the league for 238 days, followed by Manchester City for, I think they were on top for like 9 days or so. But for most of the season, Arsenal was on top. This is Gunnar Ame, where we talk everything about Arsenal. If you are just joining us, please don't forget to give us that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification button, and it reminds you every time we drop new videos, drop videos every day, and anytime we drop new videos, you will be alerted. And don't forget to comment, like, share. Just tell us your opinion on what's going on. The league is about to run. Thank God there's World Cup. I would have been devastated because once this league ends, we have been waiting that, oh my God, to watch something. But definitely, as by next month, I think it's June 11, the World Cup starts all over again. So Arsenal was more mature this season. They were more prepared. And that's why even at times when they dropped points, they quickly came back up. Manchester City couldn't handle the pressure, and that's why they failed. And kudos to me, the team, apart from Arsenal winning the Premier League, the team of the season to me was Manchester United. Coming, because at a point I think they were like 15th position, and gradually they came up and were almost challenging for the title before they ended up in third. Kudos to Michael Carrick. And Chelsea, they were a disgrace. Liverpool, what a disgrace. Like he sings, says, as a real Manchester United fan, I don't do banter. It's hard winning any trophy. Yeah, it's hard winning because the way we see it, it's easy for us as fans to just talk. So, oh, they have to win this. It's not easy. It's not easy. Because I remember when I was younger, when we used to play play football back home. Oh my mind! And I remember when I went to school, I didn't have enough time. I was studying. I didn't play for months. And when I came home, I played. It was as if my heart wanted to leap out of my mouth. I thought I would die that day playing, and that was the last time I said, "Ah, no, I'm not doing this again." Because I gave it a break. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything for a very long time. I didn't play. So when I finally played, oh my God, it was as if I wanted to die. I said, "Ah, no, no, no." So big congratulations to we Arsenal fans. And funny enough, I want to tell you a personal story. Since I've been supporting Arsenal, I remember when I got my sister gave me a jersey. But I didn't wear it because we have not won anything. Then I was mad at. And the year that I can't remember that season again. I think it was the 2011, or I can't remember, 2010, 2011, or 11, 12. We were ahead for like 8 points, and gradually those points wiped out. I think we ended up third or even fourth. And I was thinking that, and that was when I was about to say, until Arsenal wins the league, I'm not buying a jersey. And I kept to that. I said, until they win the league, and now they won the league, and I really need to get a jersey. I just got a t-shirt, but the jersey, it's coming, definitely. And that's a true Arsenal fan. So, for all Arsenal fans, big congratulations. And I see some people congratulating us. I have a very lovely Manchester United fan here saying good things about Arsenal. That's good. That some people, all they do is just banter Arsenal like crazy. That's all they do. All they do is banter us. But all the same, this Champions League is going to be a crazy one. I'm waiting to see how that's going to play out, because no doubt Manchester City is a very, very good team. Yes, Gunners for life. Gunners for life. After 22 years, that's the real meaning of for life. That's the real meaning of for life. Because I remember those years when I was in high school. We will win, we will win. Just like play. And then I remember the Champions League final against Barcelona. Oh my mind. We lost that. And that was 20 years ago. That's a long time. Just take away 20 from your age now. How old were you then? I just finished school then. Oh my God. And after yes, I just believe that this is definitely going to be a year of dominance. Not only this year, for some seasons now, for some time to come, definitely Arsenal will be dominating, because it's obvious the team is strong, the team is powerful, the team is ready. Yeah, Chibuzo, I believe, because I just have that feeling that we are going to win that Champions League. I'm even predicting a 2-0 win. But at times, what I see at this stage is, I just know we are winning. I don't know what's going to be, even if it's 1-0, if it's 2-1, if it's via penalties. All I know is I just have that feeling that we are winning it. That's one thing I know. I just have that feeling that we are definitely going to win the Champions League. I remember that fan. And funny enough, I'm also a fan of Barcelona, but then somebody was telling me that, so who do you want? I said, obviously Arsenal. Barcelona have been winning stuff, so Barcelona should stay there. But this is time for Arsenal to win something. So I just felt I was supporting Arsenal. Definitely Arsenal will win it. And I was devastated. And even the way we lost, that makes it devastating. Because I didn't mean they beat us like 5-0, 6-0. Of course, you just say they beat us and you just end it and go away. But imagine getting a red card. For most of the game, they were even trailing, because we still scored. They were trailing, and the last minute they equalized. And on the dot, they scored the winning goal. Things like that can be really, really painful. Yeah, because I was watching, then it's been 20 years ago. I can't remember most of the things that happened. So I was watching a highlight recently, and I was wondering then, just what you mentioned now just made me remember that why is Henry missing all these? He missed lots of chances then. Had it been he buried those chances, the story would have been different today. Henry lost. I remember those times. That's what we growing up. We usually say, "Oh, Henry, he loses lots of chances. He lost a lot, and those chances had it been he buried them, that would have been the end of Barcelona. But that's destiny. It has been written that Barcelona will win it. So God knows who is going to win. Yeah, 2002. We were very brilliant then. We were very good. When we won, the Champions League final was in 2006. And the last time Arsenal won was 2004. 20 years ago. That's crazy. Who would have thought it to be like that? But all the same, uh, this is the second chance. This time, the morale is high. The guys are ready. Everybody's focused on that game. So this time around, there's no bullying from PSG. Truly, give PSG that respect. I respect them for what they can do, but I just believe that this is our own time. Because during the league last season, we beat them, but in the semi-final, to me, in the semi-final, the team was not complete. There were a lot of injuries then, and that really affected the performance. But this time around, it's our game. Yeah, Chibo, if he had taken those chances, we would have been one against the Champions League holder. Yeah, we would have been one of them because he lost a lot of chances. Because I remember that game, it's been a long time. Watching the highlights recently, that's when I was saying that, this guy killed us during that thing. No. This time around, because with what the guys have seen, the massive support, the supporters, like almost all the supporters in the world are Arsenal. Because when we won that league, that Tuesday till today, I always think about it. It's been crazy. So this time around, those guys, everybody wants to be champions. And for me, we should just hustle and rush them and bully them. And all this, their tiki taka. Let them just forget it. This should be our year. We should let's just bombard them. I don't know what PSG wants to do. But one thing is, Mikel Arteta now should choose the right team, because any mix-up, like what he did against West Ham, he almost cost us that game. Imagine introducing Zubimendi, taking Declan Rice and putting him in right full back. No. By God's grace, definitely. I just know. I just have that small, tiny feeling that we are going to do it. We are going to do it. Something is going to happen, no doubt. I just have that feeling. I don't know what the score is going to be. I was asked 2-0, fine. But I just have that feeling that we'll get it. Just that the haters, many Manchester United fans, many Chelsea fans, they don't want Arsenal to. Because one of the reasons why most people are fully bantering Arsenal is that for all this while they've been saying, they call us butlers, they've called us all sorts of names, and if Arsenal should win all these things, that opportunity to banter us is gone. It's easy now to focus now that the last time Manchester United won it was in was 13 years ago. I didn't even know that until some people started bringing that up, that they are the ones to be bantered now. The last time they won it was that. I said, I didn't even know that. Those times was crazy. If not for God, we almost lost the league, but God knows it's us. Yeah, because at the point, when Manchester City took control, when they beat us, because I knew that they would definitely beat Crystal Palace, and now it came down to goal difference. I just knew that that goal difference cannot help us because Manchester City are a very high scoring side. They can win 3-0, 4-0, three games in a row, 4 games in a row. And for us, all we were doing was just 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. But when they drop us against Everton and Everton became us, I look at the table and say, and with the way these guys are playing, we can do it. I just had that feeling that all we needed to do was just win our games. If Manchester City they win 100-0 from every game, all we need to do was just win our games. After all the pressure, we are the ones even clean ourselves with pressure. We won all those games. But that is looking back at it now. Because then it wasn't easy. The tension then was crazy. At a point, I just said, I wish this league would just end. Because look at the West Ham game. It was killing. Look at what game was that? Burnley game itself was killing. What game did we play before that West Ham game? Well, the turnaround was that Fulham game because then the team started playing good, started seeing the difference from how they were playing. Because just imagine. That's not really. Well, most important thing that God just said we are going to be the winner. That's one thing that can never change. If they say you are going to be the winner, you are definitely going to be the winner. So what I like about this Champions League final is that we are playing without the handbrake. We have won the Premier League, so it's easy to just relax and enjoy what's going to happen. Yeah, just like Singh said, we need to double up on them. Just enjoy a game because their last League One game in the French league, Paris FC beat them 2-1. Paris FC beat PSG 2-1. So they can be defeated. There's nothing magic about it. Look at their Bayern Munich game. They considered, over the 2 legs, they considered 5 goals, I think. Yeah. So PSG can be beaten. There's nothing special about PSG. There's nothing special about PSG. It's just like if they remain focused. I wish the only missing piece and to me, that game squarely should be used in the midfield instead of Zubimendi. I'm not talking of next season. I'm talking about the next match. Zubimendi on the bench. Maybe later to show up the midfield, he can be brought in. It should be Luis Kelly. He's younger, he's agile, he's aggressive. I like the way he played. Because those games that he performed, nobody knew that. They have just been wasting him. And Timber is very, very important. I think they're just keeping him from us. They're just trying to hide. They don't want to tell us what's going to happen. I had the feeling that he might play. But if he doesn't play, well, fine. All good. We'll still manage. All good. We'll still manage. No doubt. We'll still manage. But I'll be super excited if we win that. If we win that Champions League. Oh my man. After all these years. I'm putting out a poll now. I want to see who is going to win. Who do you think will will win the Champions League? Is it Arsenal or PSG? For me, yeah, Timber, the way I'm seeing it, like Timber is going to, I have the feeling that Timber, they are just keeping him for the Champions League. And one thing with Mikel Arteta is that he doesn't reveal his plans. If you discover, like Timber, everybody wants to know that it's Timber play. He will never give you the answer until you see the lineup for that day. He will not reveal. So I just have that feeling that he's going to, he's going to play. He's going to play. But if he doesn't play, if God says we win, we will win. There's nothing that will, nothing will, nothing will stop him. There's nothing that will, nothing will stop us. If you are just joining us, this is Gunami. We're talking about, it's all about Arsenal. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. It goes a long way. Happy for Trossard. Yeah, why are you happy for Trossard? That's one thing I always say. When you have a strength, a team that has that strength in depth, that's an advantage. See, when Martinelli wasn't doing that well, Trossard came in suddenly, and those are one of the reasons that helped Arsenal. Towards the end of the season, some players were picking form and really helped. I didn't think Zubimendi was still there, was the one we were still forcing to use in the midfield. Maybe we would have been talking about something else by now. It wouldn't have been easy. Just imagine. Just using Zubimendi, the midfield would have collapsed. Nobody on the right back, nobody on the left back. It wouldn't have been easy for Arsenal. But once look at the left Trossard, when we introduced Trossard, because initially Trossard wasn't doing that well, and suddenly he picked form till the league ended. We used Mosquera and right back when Ben White got injured and Timber got injured too. So we'll see how that's going to play out. We are keeping our fingers crossed. If they win, fine. If they don't win, fine. But I just have that feeling that Arsenal are going to give them a run for their money. We are going to defeat them. Whether they like it or not, we are waiting for them. We are waiting for them. And definitely it's going to be a crazy one. Yeah, fingers crossed. We'll see how that's going to play out. But no doubt it's going to be a crazy one. I know they will try and use them, because there was a time I was hearing the news that Dembele was injured and might not play, but I hear that he is most likely to play. They are trying to improve things. Mikel Merino, yeah, Mikel Merino. I was excited to see him play at that Crystal Palace. So that means he's ready. Team is ready. So if things doesn't work out, they can always change things around and use him because Mikel Merino, no doubt, is a very good player. Look at the Real Madrid game. He scored a good goal there. He was more or less like our saving grace last season when everything was in shambles and that strength in depth wasn't there. Like what I was saying earlier, it was the one that really helped that team, at least to some extent. But now, what I like that team is everybody is on board. If you are not playing somebody's when what's his name again? Bukayo Saka wasn't doing that well, somebody else was there doing wonders. In the name of what's his name? Noni Madueke. And at the point they use Max Doman too. Even though he didn't use him that much. To me, they can still use that. I don't know why they just feel because he's 16-year-old then. We have seen 16-year-old world stars. So I'm just happy that everybody's back. The only concern I have right now is just that Julian Timber. Very one of the best right back in the world right now. One of the best. You can't, no doubt. It's one of the best. If you are just joining us, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, turn on notification. All we do is we discuss Arsenal, we talk Arsenal. And the latest in the world of football. Because we also have some Arsenal friends also who are watching, who are interested. Lots of videos. I remember say Premier League trophy celebration. Yeah, because I don't until the league starts, and I'm just imagining right now if Arsenal should win. Uh, yeah, Max Doman. Yeah, Max Doman. That guy. Look at that. His goal against Everton. That guy is to me. I'm just saying he's 16, 16, 16. It's matured. You can always use him, but they feel that maybe because he's young, they don't want to use him too much, so that like what happened to Jack Wilshere, because some people refer to Jack Wilshere that more or less like injury ruined him because it was being used too early. It was being used too early, so that's one of those things that ruined his career. But one thing is, football is a contact sport. They will always challenge you. They can't just look at you run around. But it's how his way of doing his own thing. Even without playing that much, he was injured during the course of this season. Look at that Everton goal. Because looking at Arsenal season, there are some games that you look back and just say, wow. I remember the Wolves game at the Emirates where we won 2-1. Those are the matches that you look back and say, wow, those are the matches that really turned our season. The Newcastle game where Gabriel scored the last minute winner. That's another game. The Everton one, because more or less like that one was going to a draw before Gokres was the first who scored the first goal, and McDormand rounded it up with that incredible goal. I was looking at the highlights yesterday. That guy is very, very talented. This new season, they just use more of him. Enough of all this just looking at him there like that, and not using him. And there's some lot of title deciding games that. I remember when we lost against Bournemouth. Oh my God, that's one of the craziest for me. I was so mad that we have bottled this thing again, and We had a good day. So, for you, if you are getting yourself prepared, don't forget to go for the parades. If you had the chance of visiting London, I didn't know we'll win the league. I would have planned for this. That would have been one of the craziest one for me. Maybe next season, we'll see what's going to happen. As with all leagues, as everything is rounding up, no doubt we are hearing rumors. You see, Timber, according to the news, Timber makes Netherlands World Cup squad. Well, definitely, he might not be ready for Arsenal, but definitely he should be ready for the World Cup. But I just wish he would be ready for that champion. I just wish he plays. That's my number one prayer. Arsenal defender Julian Timber has been included in Ronald Koeman's World Cup squad for the Netherlands. The Dutchman is in a race against time to be fit for the Champions League final with PSG on Saturday. And Timber being caught up by Koeman is a sign his injury is not too serious. Yeah. I don't. But another thing is him playing. The question now is that is he fit? Is he fit? That's the question now. I just wish. But anyway, he's going to the World Cup. And this year promises to be exciting as usual. You know why I'm happy? The league's ending, World Cup starts, and before you know it, after the World Cup, we're already getting prepared for the league again. Mike Rogers, Chelsea are interested, Manchester United are interested, Arsenal are interested. It's up to him to determine where he wants to go. And all these English players, oh my God, are going to give crazy, you hear crazy prices. You hear his sign-off fee now, something yes. Well, it's up to him to determine what he wants to do. You know, these people at times with all this their agenda, Sky Sports is saying Arsenal wouldn't be champions without set pieces. You know, the question I always ask people that is set piece not part of the game? If you can't score open play, then you score set piece. So what's wrong with set piece? To me, it doesn't make sense. All this set piece, something. Arsenal wouldn't be Premier League champions had it not been for the impact of their set pieces this season. The Gunners scored 29 goals from set pieces this time and considered just 8, the best return across both statistics in the entire division. However, if those were taken away, Mikel Arteta's side will have lost 15 points from their tally during that season. Imagine. This will have meant they do have dropped down to second, a staggering 10 points behind new champions Manchester City. That's BS. Is set piece not part of the game? It's not like they're using their hand to score goals. So all these ones I don't even care. That's their own cup of tea. The most important is that Arsenal won the league and we're excited and everybody is in for it. If you're just joining us, this is the Gunners Army where we talk everything about Arsenal. If you're an Arsenal fan, you are welcome. If you are an Arsenal friend, you are welcome. If you are a Manchester United fan, you are also welcome. We regard your opinion. If you are a Chelsea fan, you are always welcome. If you are a Liverpool fan, you are welcome also. If you are a Manchester City fan, you also all are welcome. Just let us know where you are watching us from. Let's know what's your opinion. Arsenal are the new champions of England, and we'll continue to talk as Arsenal fan. That's all we're going to talk about till the new season starts. Some people are already saying, "Oh, Arsenal are celebrating too much. They are doing that too much." Who cares? The most important is that we are champions, and that's all I care about. I don't care whatever anybody say about Arsenal. ARTETA has been named as the Premier League manager. Of course, it should be the Premier League manager of the season. After 22 years, what do you expect? I didn't think they gave it to someone. That would have been a disaster. A young coach, his first time. So, what do you expect? Eze reflects on Arsenal's title win. Yeah, it's it's a good one, and he almost joined Tottenham Hotspur, but Arsenal, as a true giants they are, they hijacked that and they brought him to London. They brought him to not London. Good one for him. He has won the Premier League. And for Tottenham, they were almost relegated. I wish they were relegated. But one thing, let's take note. Last season, I think they finished 15th. This season, they finished 16. Yeah. Is it 16 or 17? They finished 17th. Last season, 15th. This year, 17th. Next season, is that not relegation? Well, fingers crossed. I don't have time for them. The most important thing is all I'm concerned about is Arsenal. Nothing more, nothing less. And according to report too, Declan Rice devastated that West Ham were relegated. His lovely team. He left there, came to Arsenal, and now they are relegated. He said he is gutted that West Ham has been relegated. Well, it depends on the management and how well they perform. It's possible if they can quickly come back up. But most of the time, it's hard to do that. To come back up just like that. It's not always easy. It's not always easy. So if you are just joining us, this is Jonas where we talk about it's all about Arsenal, everything Arsenal. Your opinion, your suggestions are all welcome. Let's know we are getting ourselves prepared for the Champions League final. And some are excited, waiting for it. Some are scared, and definitely it's not easy. But what can we do? Or just believe that this is Arsenal's year to win it. And definitely we are going to win it. We have won the Premier League, and next focus is the Champions League. And after the Champions League, transfers. Who is coming? Who is leaving? Fringe players should go, and top quality players should come in because we are what? We are champions. What do you expect? Arsenal co-owner Josh Kroenke revealed the club have begun talks about how they retain their Premier League trophy in the transfer market. Yeah. The Gunners lifted the Premier League title on Sunday after sealing it last week with Kroenke and his father Stan presenting the trophy to the players at Crystal Palace. And when asked about the summer window, Kroenke told NBC, the business never stops. And so right now, there are other teams that are already trying to strengthen to come at us for next season. Obviously. So we need to be aware of that. We've already had a few conversations about different areas that we think we can improve, both on and off the pitch. We are looking forward to getting that going this summer. Yes, nothing more, nothing less. There should be changes, new players coming, everything restructured. But for me, they shouldn't not tinker it too much. You know what won the league for you. You can always double up on that instead of messing the whole thing up. So, good one. Good one for Arsenal. So, everybody's getting ready. See you after the Champions League game with PSG. Promises to be exciting. Many are scared, many are getting prepared. No doubt. Let's give PSG their flowers. They're a very good side. But one thing is, we are the gunners for a reason, and we are going to gun them down. No doubt. This is our year. They've won it last season. They want to do it back to back, but it's going to be hard. They have no choice. They just have to fall. Arsenal will mean business, and this is going to be our year. I can't wait for the World Cup to come and go. And let's see how the season starts all over again. It's going to be a tough one. Arsenal, Manchester City, uh, Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool. Those five teams, with the likes of Aston Villa, have been a little bit consistent. We'll see how that goes. But those top five teams, they'll be in for it. Arsenal, for the past 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons, Arsenal have been consistent. So I don't see anything different from Arsenal in this new season. No doubt. Arsenal will still remain a very good side. Arsenal will still remain a very good side. And Arsenal are going to give them a hell of a problem. So this new season, all the news does to improve the team. Those who are old or who are injury prone, you can just release them. But I can't wait to watch that Champions League final. 11 a.m. Winnipeg time on Saturday. Miracle will happen. We have won the league. We are the champions. No time for losers. We are the champions of Europe. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the like. Thanks for subscribing to our channel. It's all about Arsenal here. That's what we talk about. That's what we discuss. Can always share your opinion, your suggestions. Let's know in the comment section what you feel, what you think, or how we need to improve, or what we need to do. But definitely, it's going to be an Arsenal season. Lots to talk about. It's a new channel. We are growing gradually. Our next target is 5,000 subscribers. Right now, we are 1,000 plus. Our next target is 5,000. From 5,000, we'll tell you what our next target is. Check out our videos. Like our videos. Because if you like, it tells the algorithm something's happening here. and he pushes out those videos to other viewers too, who are Arsenal fans also, who like football, Manchester United fans too, Liverpool fans too, Chelsea fans too, everybody. He pushes it out to them. And here we can always talk about Arsenal. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, comment. It goes a long way, helping us as we grow. As we grow gradually. And thanks for growing with us. And we always talk about football. We talk Arsenal, the number one team right now, the most talk about team right now. It's one of the craziest fans. And this channel is for Arsenal, where we talk about Arsenal, we discuss and share our opinions. Thanks for the vote. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for subscribing to our channel. And if you have still not done that, we are waiting. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It goes a long way. And this has been Arsenal. Gunnar, I mean, all we did is talk about tomorrow. I'll be on live again about the same time. I will be talking more about transfers. Who do you feel should be added to the Arsenal team? Who do you feel should be taken out of the team right now, or whose time is already up? Let's know. And also, we'll be talking more about the PSG game, the final game. It's a relaxed game because we've won the Premier League. So the Champions League is more or less like a bonus. Definitely, obviously, we want it 100%. But all we need to do is talk about how to improve the game, how to improve the team for the new season after the World Cup. No doubt there's a World Cup. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It goes a long way. Thanks for watching. And hopefully we'll see tomorrow where we'll talk more about football. And I'll be waiting right here to hear your opinion, your suggestions. Thanks. I'll see you soon. By the way, don't forget to subscribe. I'm watching. Turn on the notification. Watch our videos. It helps. See you tomorrow again. Bye. We're gonna win the league.